that, and let's talk. This is what Oscar De La Hoya had to say about the performance. As a fighter myself, I'm ashamed of this roller guy. If he thinks he won King Ra, forget about this clown. We got bigger fish to fry. This is Roberto Diaz, the matchmaker for Golden Boy. You should see what Eric Gomez had to say. Like, Oscar De La Hoya was a trip last night. I personally thought he was going to be coming at Dana White. Because, you know, every now and then, Dana White will have a major event, and he'll come out like, hey, little bitch. Like, like little bitch. Like, you know, hashtag. Look. You think Oscar was on the sauce last night? Just goes to show PVC and Al Hammond shows are bogus. And King Ra responded, King Ra, my brother, your whole life and future ahead of you. Don't worry about this fake champion. King Ra responded to some of this stuff. Then look, his own, you know, you can say they're stablemates because they both from Mayweather Promotions. Gervonta Tank Davis, Rolly ass. I wonder if this kid has a reputation for talking shit. Now, the WBA president issued after the fight. Now, remember, I went to sleep. I was covering the Brasku, the women's fights. You see, Bracus' last fight. This was on the TV. Follow me on Twitter, by the way, at T Street for Life. That's TST. Hold on, my bad. Turn it up. Even though I can fast forward, still we gotta act like it's live.
Decision. Here are the score totals.
Listen to this man get robbed.
Ringside, Don Trella scores about 115 to 100.
What was he doing? What were you doing, Frank Lombardi? You think he was drinking in the bubble? You know, some hard times. Go check on him, man, because he clearly wasn't paying attention. Or do you think he got an envelope? You know how people talk to corruption. You think he got an envelope? A fat white envelope? Somewhere it was dropped off and it was like, you know what you got to do. That's crazy. They robbed that man. They robbed him. We might have to do a jump cut because, you know, like for those who have Comcast, their DVR when you're viewing online is a little clunky. But let's see. Let's listen. Let's see how long they take to get to some interviews. Yeah, I was tired of shit, man. But we back in the swing of things with boxing. Like, I needed yesterday. I needed like this to go hard. And now I got the itch to do videos every day now again. So that's how I got to do. I got to jumpstart myself into it. You know, it's been like 5 months, right? I'm competing with the top level shit. I think, you know, and I know it's still a little early for Teofimo, but I think that Teofimo was sparky about. You know, and for those who know me, I just don't be going on hype train type shit. That's not who I am. You know, Devin Haney, I forgot what he's supposed to be doing. 135 is just a mess right now with the franchise championship. Loma shouldn't be no franchise champion because he was never for like a WBC champion before. You know, Teofimo and Loma was getting held up. It's finally happening. You know, you got Lee Selby versus George Kambosos Jr. That's supposed to be going down in October to be the mandatory for Loma Lopez winner. And it's like, what is Tank Davis going to do? Like, he's going to have to fight, you know. And, you know, they were already talking up Tank Davis versus Loma. By the way, let me see. We're going to do a jump cut. Let's go listen to Rolly. All right, I found it. He talked to Brian Custer in between rounds during the main event of Benavidez versus Angulo. So here's his thoughts.
Your performance
tonight. Why everybody want 1 foot, 1 shoe Gamboa? That's who Haney was in talks to fight.
Well, I mean, he came out a little bit tougher than what I thought, but I mean, all he did was move around the entire fight, and like he didn't even try to engage. So I mean, it's hard to knock out somebody that doesn't want to get knocked out, doesn't engage or any of that stuff.
You know, Rolly.
You know, so I mean, you know, it is what it is. You know, but you would think that like with no crowd influence and all type of shit like that, we wouldn't have these issues in boxing. You know. And in UFC, like, they having issues with the judge. And it's like, yo, are they drinking? Are they, like, you know, like, up all night? You know, are they dealing with, like child custody issues where they have an organization called Women Against Abuse trying to, like kick them out of their child's life for false charges? Do they got a lot of that going on? Is why they're not sleeping? Because these judges got to get it together, man. Because 118, 110, like, bro. And Frank Lombardi is a seasoned judge. But anyway, I'm looking forward to Loma versus Teofimo, getting my content out for that. And also, my first Tank versus Leo video is going to likely be called, I want to call it Tank's Belly. Davis versus Santa Cruz preview. We got to focus on that belly. What is he doing? And then they're going to pull this whole, he's the thing. He's fighting for both titles at 130, 135. So even if he even if he don't make weight, he can still keep his 135 title, bro. So basically they're making Leo move up to 135. Like, bro, this shit, But anyway, let me get away from this computer. I've been here for hours and hours. I had maybe 2 naps, which were about 3 hours in total over the last 24 hours. Meaning I slept about a total of 3 hours over the last 29 hours. I was up since 5 a.m. yesterday, and I had 1 hour nap and then a 2 hour nap from 2 to 4 this morning. Anyway, I'm T Street Controversy with FightView360.com. I covered the fights I was supposed to cover. Now I'm going to start getting these preview videos out, these documentaries I've been working on. It's time. It's time. Also, if you got UFC 4 and you want to box and get hands laid on you with Tyson Fury on Xbox, my gamer tag is T Street Controversy, but TST Controversy. You dig me? All right. Please subscribe.